a big salad. I don't put the cucumber in it. I don't put the tomato in it. I don't put anything else in it, but just the greens and carrots and the cabbages. That's it. So if you can remember that, that can be your base, and that will last in the fridge up to about 2 or 3 days. If you leave the carrots and the cabbage out, it'll last almost 4 or 5 days. Okay? If you want it to last longer, like a week, I'm going to show you how to do this. It's getting cold. Good. Okay, so this is a really fun little thing I want to show you. So sometimes if I have time, so say I go Saturday or whatever my day off is, and I go to Sprouts and I get all my stuff. This is actually where we do shop, by the by. It is the cheapest and best quality. You know, I mean, you've been to other places and you can spend twice as much money, but you can get 2 bags of groceries for, you know, sometimes 20, 40 bucks, depending on what you get. This is cheap eating. Yeah, that's $2 a head, but you're going to be. This is going to give you more nutrition than you would get than I used to get in all the steak that I ate. You know, and I don't have any of the problems that I had even when I was younger. So, okay, so here's your lacinato kale. This is my favorite. Okay, it's a non-curly kale. This can grow in your garden, you guys. They have the seeds here in the spring. Dynamite, it's the best. I still have some that I just moved the snow off and I can still pick the leaves. Now, it's unbelievable, it's really hardy. Lacinato kale is a little sweeter and it's really interesting. So it's kind of, you know, like this. Then you've got your normal curly kale, all right? This one is yummy. Sometimes it bugs people, the texture. So I'm gonna show you how you chop this up really, really tiny. And then they have the, I mean, back there, sometimes they'll have the purple kale, it's really delicious. They'll have the dandelion greens I get back there. The mustard greens are delicious. They're hot and spicy, so you wouldn't eat a whole, you'd probably, in this bunch, I'd probably put 1 mustard leaf in there because it's hot and spicy. These are collard greens. And in the summertime, if you grow these babies, they get really, really big. But this is the perfect size because if I'm in a hurry, and say I'm in a hurry, I'm gonna take it, maybe I'll take that leaf, and maybe I'll put, you know, I've got some carrot sticks here. I've got a little bit of avocado, I'll put on that, squirt my dressing on it, I roll it up, and I've got a wrap. And I can eat that really, really quick. So these are some of the ideas I'm going to show you throughout the year to just inspire you. But for this salad, so I took these out of the various bags that I had them in, and I put the biggest collard leaf on the bottom, okay? Now, I had just quartered up some carrots, I just quartered up some zucchini, and some of the celery, and then I am going to roll this up and hold all that in there, okay? And this is how quick you can make yourself a salad if you're just grabbing stuff out of your bags. Now when you cut this, I cut it really, really small because the secret to eating the deep leafy greens is to cut it really small. Some of my clients, it's like microscopic, but my older clients that struggle with their dentures, they can eat this. We cut it really, really, really small. In fact, one of my clients, she came to me, she's been a client actually for 30 years, and she decided to go raw after her heart attack about 4 years ago. And she eats this every day. You would not believe how healthy she is. All of her brothers and sisters, she's 78 or so, all of her brothers and sisters are spending a couple $1,000s a month on pharmaceuticals. She's not, you know. Okay, so I chopped it all this way, right? So I'm going to very carefully, and when you're doing this, you've got to pay attention to what you're doing. I can show you. So essentially, only thing different I added, but see how quick that was?
Yeah.
You know, you can take a wedge of cabbage, and you've got this beautiful color. So I put red cabbage, green cabbage. I grated up some carrots. You've got some blueberries in there. You know, I don't like to do a lot of mixing of the fruits and vegetables because if you're toxic, if you're a raw person, you can get away with it. But if you have a toxic body, it creates a lot of gas. You know. So, but try these cucumbers. I also brought the spike.